This is Mike B, the Dark God of the Clipper, the Silver Devil. Woo! Okay, the reason we're here tonight is like this. I need to show you the progress that I've made from our last video, okay, which was part 3, okay, of fabrication of the Pentacle of Art and planetary squares. I got a feeling with this planetary square shit, we're going to have to make a separate kind of thing instead of doing it with this, because it's going to be like 2 different deals. But they both involve painting, but it's 2 different deals. Okay. Okay, I decided with this video that you guys just having to sit there and listen to me run my yap while I paint, I don't want to do that. Like, that's just kind of, it kind of wastes your time. I mean, yeah, I do tell you some important shit, and if you do listen to what I tell you, like, as you watch the video, you will learn a lot of shit, for sure. But a lot of people don't have that kind of time. They don't have that kind of attention span. And I'm not hating. I'm not mad. I'm not saying you should. I'm not using the word should. I'm just saying it is what it is. We live at a time period where it's like, oh, okay, bing, okay, bing, okay, I'm not getting any sensory stimulus. It's time to flip. Okay, well, yeah, okay. I get it. I mean, but with Magick and with Magick-related shit, you do kind of need to have an attention span longer than like 30 seconds in order to get anything tangible out of it. I mean, that's just kind of how it is. But if you don't think so, that's fine too, and keep doing what you're doing, and then you'll keep getting what you're getting. But if you're not happy with what you're getting and you want more, then you have to pay attention. You have to kind of follow along. You guys have heard of the Dunning-Kruger effect, right? The Dunning-Kruger effect. No, I'm not even going to go there tonight. We're going to do that another night. I'm going to show you what I got for the Pentacle of Earth. And I'm going to warn you right now. From where we were before to where we are now, we've done a lot with it, okay? But I'm going to tell you something about it. It's imperfect. Like, I look at it and I see the imperfections, and you're going to see them too. I'm not going to try to hide them. I'm not going to sugarcoat them. If I want to sugarcoat something, I'll go get a glazed donut, okay? But I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. This is a little bit catty-wampus. It means it's a little cockeyed. It's a little funky, okay? But, it will still work, okay? So, this is what we got. Alright. Oh, I noticed my mask was stinky today. I'm like, I wonder why my mask is stinky. That's weird. Probably from all the vaporized saliva in the mask coating the inside of it. So anyway, I'm like, well, that's fucked up. That's foul. I have like 10 masks, so it's not a big deal. But instead of putting this mask in the back burner and then having to smell it on another day, I just said, fuck it. And I took all the masks and I wiped them down with rubbing alcohol and washed them, and now I have a bunch of clean masks. Woohoo! Okay, here's what we got. Yeah. Okay. The Pentacle of Earth. Left-hand pass style. Ah! Yeah. Vini, vini, vici. I came. I saw. What? I came, I saw. Okay, let's try this again. I don't know what you saw and didn't see, so, okay. Let's say there was some kind of error, so I had to click it again. This is what we got. This is the Pentacle of Art, the Pentacle of Earth, okay? Left-hand pass style, my style. Mike, why is it black and yellow? Well, I'm going to tell you why. I mean, some people associate green with Earth, okay? Some people say black. Okay. Some people do the Malkuth coloring scheme of Queen Scale Golden Dawn, which is citrine, olive, russet, and black in a four square. I'm not doing that. And I'm not going to do a Star of David, okay? You know why? Because I'm not trying to invoke anything to do with Kedusha, anything to do with Jehovah, anything to do with Tetragrammaton. I've put all of that completely out of my life, and I'm so much better off. Good evening, Jupiter's Corner. We're glad to have you here. I'm just doing a little bit of story time about this. I just finished this. It's not finished, actually. It's like I got a couple more steps I got to do. This is called the Pentacle of Art. This is an earth element related tool. The magician has 4 elemental weapons. All right, weapons. I want you to see something. If I can find where it is here. Yeah, right here. Okay. You see this? Let's have a little story time, a little bit of teaching. Right here, you've got the wand. Okay, you got a dagger or sword. You have a cup, and you have a pentacle. Okay, that pentacle is the representation of earth. The wand is fire. The sword or dagger is air. Okay, the cup obviously is water. Okay, the magician carries these weapons with him all the time, but they are right here. The elemental weapons are inside of you already. You have a tetrapolar nature because you are made in the image of God, which means you have air, fire, water, and earth inside of you, in your mind, in your personality, in your soul, in your heart. Your divine essence is tetrapolar, okay? Now, the magician, okay, has all four of those tools rocking and rolling, okay? Now, this is a physical pentacle of earth, pentacle of art. Notice my hexagram is not the same as the Star of David. I'm not going to use the Star of David like the Golden Dawn does. Why? Because I have no interest in invoking Tetragrammaton, Yahweh, Kedusha, any of that holy shit. I don't want anything to do with that. So I make my hexagram in the left-hand path fashion of Crowley. Okay, that's why we did that. Now, why did I use yellow and black? Because yellow to me represents gold. Like gold, all right? And when I think of the riches of the earth, I think of fucking gold. That's just me. So black and gold for me are colors of earth. That's how I see it. You can see it green. You can see it black. I don't. It's up to you how you do you. That's totally okay with me. This is not the proper way to make the Pentacle of Art. This is my way. The proper way is your way. That's the proper way. Because the only person that's going to use it is you. So it needs to work for you. That's the idea. If you want to pick up a Golden Dawn style Pentacle of Art and feel like it is time honored and tradition honored and therefore will work better, that's on you. Okay, if you want to do it that way. Hello, Near. Near, look what we've got here. Oh, yeah. The Pentacle of Art. Yeah, okay, Near, I know it's cattywampus. I know it's not perfect. We don't have to talk about that right now. But it's as good as I could get it. And before anybody says a goddamn thing about my pentacle, I want to see theirs. Not one that they bought. I want to see one they made. Okay, all right, that's all I got to say. So, yeah, I know mine isn't 100% perfect. It's a little cattywampus, all right. But I did the best I could. So I'm satisfied with it for me. I'm going to touch it up tomorrow. Yeah, bro, it's nice. Yeah, man, it's a nice tool. And we can do a lot with it. I was giving a lecture on here on the magician and his pentacle right here, right there. There's a lot of stuff we can do with that, okay? The actual physical tool is used in ceremonial magic, okay? What do you do with it, Mike? What can you do with the pentacle? I'm going to tell you right now. Watch. Okay. After it's consecrated, it takes on certain qualities. Wait a minute. I was reading on Mike's work and got a video from him. Okay, that's great, Frost. It's good to see you, buddy. Okay, anyway, we're talking about this. This is what we're talking about right here. Okay, so what do you do with it? You can put salt on it and create a spirit trap. What is a spirit trap, Mike? If you get a spirit that is rebellious in ceremony, okay? You put a little salt on that, hold it up in front of the spirit, and imagine the spirit on the actual hexagram in the pentacle. It can't go anywhere. It is stuck like Chuck. And then you can actually give it a lecture. You could punish it. There's a lot of things that can happen. If enemy spirits are attacking you, you can use it as a shield, okay? Okay. All right. Yeah, you could use this to strengthen your auric defenses, the element of earth, because you're taking the element of earth, its power, its stability, its strength. It's the foundation of the fucking world, okay? That's power. Like when you put something on the ground, are you scared it's going to break the ground? No. That shit is strong. All right. Earthquakes can break the ground. Okay, but that's about it. A drill can drill down there. Okay, but that's about it. Everything else, I can throw a rock at the ground. I can hit it with a stick. It doesn't matter. It's going to be okay. That could be you. If you need extra defense, you draw it from your pentacle like that. Ding, like that. You are recognizing that every quality that the Pentacle of Art has, you have inside of you. And when you cultivate that power with the pentacle, you are cultivating it inside also. So you are strengthening yourself as a magician by fabricating these tools, consecrating these tools, using these tools. This is real ceremonial magic. This isn't going to spirits and begging them for favors like a jackass. That's not a magician. That's a beggar. That's a mendicant. That is a mendicant. There's too much of that going on in the left-hand path right now. And if you're angry about what I just said, then I'm talking directly to you and only you. Okay? Now, if you don't know who I'm talking to, then it's not you. That's how you know who I'm talking to. If you're angry about it, when I said beggars do that, okay, mendicants do that, that's what they do. And if that bothers you, then you need to think about why. What you need to do is focus on your skill as a magician first. That needs to come first. Your development needs to come first. When you have cultivated these elemental qualities within yourself, you are strengthening your power to manifest change in this world. And that is what we call magic. Change in accordance with will. Like that. Each tool is used differently. Let's take a wand, okay? I got a wand kicking around here somewhere. Yeah, right there. One of my favorite wands. Okay? Let me do a demonstration. Wherever this wand points, our attention is focused. Your attention, okay? My attention, her attention, his attention. Okay? We all follow it with our eyes. Okay, like a traffic cop. You go this way. You go that way. You go this way. Everybody's watching which way he's pointing. Okay, that is focusing everyone's attention, including his. Do you get it? Right, okay. A symphony director, like a conductor. Da, 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 da. Okay, he is communicating his will through the motion of the wand. The police officer. Bow, bow, bow. Oh, yeah, you get it. You get what his intentions are. You understand what kind of time he's on when he kicks your ass with a nightstick. The stick, the wand, the French call it the baton. Le baton. Okay? Right. What are you saying there? Anyway. Okay. The wand is the tool of fire, and it focuses your concentration like a laser beam. When I point my wand at a spirit and I imagine something, I can send the spirit energy to densify and formulate a form for itself out of my life force energy very easily. Okay, very easily. You can use your Pentacle of Art to densify them and make them more visible also. Very easily, very easily. The cup, okay? The cup would be used to purify, to remove that which does not belong from a person, place, thing, situation, experience, memory, whatever. You can take that and purify it. What is purify? Okay, this motherfucker is my wallet. It's got ash all over it from incense. To purify this, I wipe it down with a wet rag, and now there's no more dirt or dust on it. It is returned to its original state, how it should be. That's purification. If you have parasites in your aura, you need a purification. You need that shit removed from you so that you are back to your normal state. That's what you could do with the cup. All right? With the dagger. Oh man, you can have a lot of fun with that. That cuts through shit. Okay? That cuts through spirit, that cuts through. It's intended to cut through fucked up ideas at an intellectual level so that your mind is sharp and you are not fooled by stupidity, you are not fooled or deluded by fucked up ideas. If it can stand the challenge of the dagger of air, then it's probably solid. Okay, it's probably good. But if an idea can't, then you cut it down and you take it apart, and that's it. Good for banishing. Good for aggressive spirits, if you need to get doing a little bit of squabbling with them, the elemental weapons will help build you as a magician. Mike, I don't want to use tools. I don't like tool using magic. Okay, all right. You know what? If you're one of these guys, that's fine. Okay, you do it however you want. But what I'm saying is, these tools will allow you to build here, the elemental weapons here. This practicing with it actually builds that inside of me. Okay, I already have the wand. I already have the cup. It's right here. Okay, but this is just a physical representation of the spiritual reality. Do you get me? Okay, good. Okay, now you know what? I didn't want to talk for like 20 minutes about this shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to show this to you guys that this is the progress that we made from last night. Vini Vidi Vici. What does that mean, Mike? It means I came, I saw, and I conquered. Why, Mike? Why on the Pentacle of Art? Because this represents Malkuth. This represents the physical universe. And I feel like I'm conquering that shit day after day after day. Asserting my dominance in my universe over the realm of matter. All day, every day. 360. We get down in the temple of the backwards tree. So, for me, I don't want Golden Dawn style deal with Hebrew letters and magical mottos and sigils of elemental kings. Get that shit the fuck out of here. I don't want to do that. This is a left-hand path oriented Pentacle of Art. That's my rendition of it. Your rendition could be totally different. And if it is, that's cool. I would love to see it. If anybody out there makes a Pentacle of Art because of this video and wants to show me, man, I would love to see that. I don't care if it's totally different than mine. I don't care what you do. If you make something on your own like that, that would be way cool to see. Yes, the tools are an extension of the will. Yes. Everything falls under will. Will is represented by the sword. The sword is not an elemental tool. The sword is the highest will that you have. It is your true will. Your true will should be able to do almost anything in the universe. This is why, in ceremonial magic, if a spirit is fucking with you, you put its seal on the end of a sword. You take that sword and you put it over a fire with stinking herbs. Okay, this will cause a spirit to writhe and scream like you can't imagine. It's absolutely horrible. And don't do it often and don't expect to be friends afterwards. And all of his friends are going to hate you too. So don't do it without a reason. You could take your sword and put it in the triangle with the spirit and force him to put his hand on the sword and swear that he will fulfill your task. And then he must. He must. So understand that these are how the tools work, and that we as magicians, we need to build our qualities, our faculties, we need to build ourselves as a magician before we start fucking around with spirits. Spirits comes next. You come first, spirits go next. Once you are a magician and you can really cause change in accordance with will regularly, all right, pretty well, you start working with spirits and building relationships that will exalt you and allow you to leverage more power. That's the big idea. I started that about 4 years ago. Now look at me. Ballin'. Oh, what's happening, bro? It's good to see you. I just wrapped up a long discourse on the elemental weapons of the magician, the physical ones, the actual spiritual ones. I got on my soapbox and I shouted at everybody about becoming a better magician before they started fucking with spirits, which I know I'm right about all that. I'm just kind of filling you in on kind of what we were doing. This is what I came up with, bro. Yeah. Yes, bro, it is totally cattywampus, but it will work like a motherfucker. So that's my Pentacle of Art. I know. Look at. Do you see? I got away from the Golden Dawn hexagram with the Star of David because I don't want to bring any kind of Kedusha into this. You see that we have like the Aleister Crowley hexagram, like the left-hand path hexagram. Anyway, yeah, yeah. John Frost is with us, bro. That's something, isn't it? Yeah, that's cool, man. Anyway, yeah. So I did it for a reason, and I didn't want to do like the magical motto and the Hebrew versicle around it. I said no. We're going to use Latin. We're going to do something bold. We're going to do something powerful. The black and gold color scheme is all about actual physical gold, which I associate with the element of earth. I understand most people are going to choose the colors green and black. That's cool too. That's fine. But mine is going to be a little funky. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Tomorrow we're going to do touch-ups so that it won't look as fucked up as it looks right now, like this line's a little too thick or whatever. I'm gonna take care of that. It's probably going to take me a couple of coats, but I'm going to take care of it. Yeah, it is absolutely. Yeah, what do we get? What do we have to do with gold? We have to separate the dross from the pure, and when we do that, man, that's an alchemical act. That I'll let you tell that, man. I'll let you tell that. Anyway, good night, guys. Tomorrow we will chop it up with the final coat and the sealant, and then we'll do the consecration the day after that, which will be Tuesday, and then we'll have a kick-ass tool. Good night. Mike B, the Dark God of the Clipper, the Silver Devil. Peace.